Hi everyone, this is Sonia from Medidata. We're here in Sweden attending the 2012 European CDISC Interchange, and we're just getting to the end of the first day. Really interesting sessions, and we just got out of the CDASH track. So with me I've got Rhonda from CDISC and also Gary Walker from Quintiles, and we've all presented at this track. So if I start with you, Rhonda, tell us more, what are the news in the CDASH world?
Well, we have quite a lot going on right now. Well, since we just presented on E2B, I thought we'd touch on that first. So we've been working together on that project over the last couple of years, and now we're getting close to compiling our what we call the initial consensus version, and so we're hoping to put that out for internal CDISC review, and then once we address comments from that review, then we'll put it out for public review. So we've got quite a lot of work ahead of us, but we're making some concrete and significant steps forward. So, and the other big thing that we worked on this year with CDASH is the user guide. And so, Gary, I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
So, the user guide was released this past Friday, before the conference. It's available on the members-only space of CDISC website. It is a user guide for CDASH version 1.1. So, it has a number of implementation suggestions, mapping directions mapping from the CDASH standard to STTM, guidelines for conformance, both at the level of the form as well as for database conformance. So it actually talks at different levels of conformance. And it also provides some concrete examples. So examples have been submitted by various team members that include ODM examples, examples of inform, and examples of metadata rave. So those examples are just the start. We hope that this will be a living document, so other EDC providers or other developers can provide examples that are CDASH conformant to the CDASH team. We'll vet them and make sure that they actually do conform before we post them as other living examples of CDASH conformant case report forms.
Fantastic, and actually we had a question at the session where people were asking precisely that, where they would have examples to follow, so that sounds like very good news.
Yeah.
And going back to our CDASH E2B project, do you want to take the folks at home through our goals and what we're trying to achieve with that project?
Yeah, we're looking at a case report form that could provide, or at least as CDASH looks at the data elements, we look at the case report form fields and identify the fields that would be needed in addition to those we've already identified for version 1.1 from medical history, demographics, ConMeds, adverse event, for purposes of populating the clinical research database. And then extend that out to those E2B safety variables that would be needing to be collected in addition. So our goal here is to allow a combination form or a contingency form or some sort of additional data form that could add those data elements without having the site re-enter those data elements that they've already entered, and give them the capability of just providing the additional data needed for the safety reporting.
Absolutely, and we had a session at the plenary session this morning, and there was a presentation from Marie Lindquist from the Uppsala Monitoring Center, and she was really saying that tools and standards shouldn't be an impediment to safety folks, particularly for us, to doing their job. So I think hopefully we can help in that regard.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any final thoughts from you, Rhonda, on CDASH and CDISC in general?
Just keep abreast of what's going on these various teams. We've got new versions coming out. We were planning a new version of CDASH towards the end of the year, 2.0, that will hopefully roll up some of the adverse event work that we're doing on the E2B stuff, and also make some justifications and additions to the existing standard. We've got work on devices that's going to be out soon. The STTM domains have already been out for public review, so folks can look for that. So I think we have a lot of interesting activities going on now. We're very grateful for the engagement of all the volunteers and their companies.
Fantastic. Well, that's very good stuff. Thank you for joining us. And no doubt we'll talk about CDASH and CDISC more soon in the future.
Thank you.
And for now from Sweden, that is it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.